Good evening. Or should I say it's looking like evening right now. It's kind of dark out there. The clock says 10:32 and I just watched a movie. I might watch another movie. I just had a whiskey. I think I'll have another whiskey. Now, the idea is to start with something mild and something like a lowland. I just had some Auchentoshan. And this is one I've never tried before here. This is the Aberfeldy 12-year-old. 40% alcohol by volume. And it's a Highland whiskey. It looks like it's made, well, let's see what it says here. Scottish alchemy, turning water, barley, and yeast into liquid gold is simpler when the stream tumbling towards you contains that precious metal. Built on land famous for deposits of gold, our distillery has welcomed travelers to taste its treasure since 1898. That is the Aberfeldy. Now, I've never tried Aberfeldy before, but I'm going to do it right now in front of you. And it looks like it's easy to open. Real easy to open. Oh, can't be easier than that. Oh, a cool little pop. And here we go. It's a fair-sized dram. It's kind of a dark amber color. Let's give her a sniff. Malty. Quite malty. Not very fruity. Well, yeah, there is a fruit note to it. It's more malty. Malty and fruity. I'm not getting a lot of sherry. I'm not getting any smoke. I'm just getting malty and slightly fruity. It's almost a sour mash kind of aroma. I don't know how else to describe it, but at the same time as being like a sour mash aroma, it's got some fruit to it and some malt. I think this might be a gentle one. I smell some honey and heather. Like bread. I also get a bread note, like a yeasty note. Like the kind of yeasty note you'd get out of a yeasty wine. A red wine. You know what the aroma reminds me of? When I was a kid, I was growing up Catholic. And the aroma of this reminds me of the taste of the piece of bread, the wafer they give you in the church as the body of Christ. It smells like that a little bit. It smells like the communion host taste. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but that's the direction it's pointing me in. Let's give it a taste. Well, let's try that again. Okay, it's gentle. There's more of a sherry note on the taste. There's less of the yeasty. No smoke. Some dried fruit. Some caramel. Toffee. Definitely toffee. Toffee caramel. With a little bit of that yeasty note. Especially in the aftertaste. I think this is going to be a good one. For the first pour, it seems to be alright. Maybe I shouldn't have had some Auchentoshan to start with, because the Auchentoshan, even though it is mild, has a little less subtle flavor than this one. This is an interesting malt. Perhaps, well, let's see, it's only 40% alcohol by volume. I'll put the cork back on that. Let's see if we can get it to open up a tiny little bit with an addition of some, about that much water. Let's see. See if we're getting any Scottish mist. I believe it's unchill filtered. I believe it's natural color. I'm not sure. Let's roll that around the glass a little bit. Now with some water, let's see. Now as it's opening up, excuse me, I'm getting a little bit more of the sherry. But it's not an overpowering sherry, it's subtle. I'm still getting that yeasty note. It still smells like the communion wafer from the Catholic Church. That's the only way I can describe it. Getting some fruits. Some dried fruits. Definitely not fresh fruits. It's a subtle fruit. Let's go taste again. Yeah. Caramel butterscotch. And a little bit of something else. Not sure what it is. Yeah, I can get used to this. And at the price, it's almost an everyday malt. Yeah, I approve.
Food Quick. Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.